Today
I should be here
is Thursday, August 6th. Lily just gave me an awesome update that Cannafornia is setting a new record. The most that we ever sold pounds for previously was 1950, which I teased Lily about because she was that close yet so far from the 2000 mark. But today she feels like she's going to hit it with the runs. Yesterday was a good day. We're buying a greenhouse in Florida. Curaleaf is one of the biggest cannabis companies in the world, about a $5 billion public cannabis company. And they want to lease the entire facility from us. It's going to be the biggest greenhouse facility in the country. 1 million square feet. That's pretty epic. You know, Curaleaf does their research, they know what they're doing, they're a smart company. So for them to jump on this property that we got is a pretty good sign. So today we're trying to restock everything. We finished Greenhouse 5, we're trying to restock.
We did finish yesterday.
Finished.
Finito.
Next we're gonna have to do the other side. So we're gonna try to finish the Venlo today, and that's gonna leave us with Greenhouse 2, and we'll try to finish Greenhouse 2 by Saturday, and then we'll be fully restocked. So that's important because Croptober's coming. In cannabis, Croptober means that all the outdoor that has been planted all season is going to be getting harvested, which means there's going to be a lot more product on the shelves, a lot more product on the market, which usually drives prices down a bit just because there's this competition with, even though it's not as good quality product that comes from outdoor, since there's so much available, people will just buy more outdoor sometimes than greenhouse and indoor, at least for that couple months. We'll see. Lily's not as concerned about it. She says that greenhouse, top shelf greenhouse like we have is going to sell just as well because people that want quality are going to keep wanting quality. But historically, the prices have come down. Maybe this year will be different because they finally cracked down on illegal growers, which is the biggest part of the business that's been hurting us. So we shall see about that.
Yes. To clarify, in retail only. In bulk, I'll say yes, the price will drop down, but it will stay stagnant at the retail level. And we have a retail outlet, so we have like a little bit of a safety net.
Yeah, good point.
But we'll see.
We'll see about that. We've got some interviews today. We got our first intern interview coming at 9 o'clock. We've got another Hartnell student coming at 9:30. So the video crew is going to be busy all day today. Tonight I'm going to probably go down to King's Garden to see my brother and spend the weekend there. So we'll see what's going on over there. So yesterday was up and down. Yesterday was good and bad. A little frustrating at times because of some things that just weren't communicated in the greenhouses. Threw our schedule a little bit off. But then the Curaleaf deal happened. The call happened at 10 o'clock. My buddy Randy went up there to meet the Curaleaf executives. Randy already leases dispensary space to a bunch of Florida companies, so he's like really tied into that market. People trust him. And me and him just got along as soon as we met. You know, he's like this super aggressive real estate guy that's like kind of my age, and we always wanted to work together. I was working on a Florida license at that time, and he was like, I'll fund all of your dispensaries right now, like let's do it. But the license deal didn't go through. So, but now we've got this massive deal. This is going to be not only like a big deal for me, but like for cannabis, it's going to shake up the industry. It's going to be the biggest greenhouse deal done in the last 5 years. We hired a new guy, Cole. We're excited to have him. He consulted here last year, and he was always good, like a good communicator, good leader. Knows his stuff. I think he's going to blend in really well over here. But he was running like the biggest grow store in town, or managing it. So he gave his 2-week notice yesterday. Good morning. He gave us 2-week notice yesterday, and he's going to be joining us, I guess, in 2 weeks from now, right? 17.
Yeah.
So we're excited to have Cole. Jesse made that one happen. We've got the interviews at 9:30. We've got the team meeting at 11. Mikey coming at 1. Go over supplies. 2 o'clock with Uvaldo about spraying. Buyers all day. And this mural right here is painted by Brian, our in-house Michelangelo. He just surprised us one weekend and painted this whole thing. So we love his work. He made this one really come alive, changed the whole room. Hi Shakira.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you from around here?
Yeah, I live in Ferndale.
Okay. Very cool. How old are you?
22.
You just graduated.
23 in a month, but yeah.
Hi, when's your birthday?
Hi.
Sorry, I'm late.
No problem. I was like reading about the mission last night and everything too, and I'm like, this is just so different from like the basic dispensary, you know? I just feel like there's a vision with it, and the whole CBD products for women, everything just stood out to me, and it was like super unique sounding. I thought it was just super cool.
Amazing. We don't do CBD anymore, but
We do ratios.
we do.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I just read from like, you know, last year's article, but I mean,
Yeah.
I personally am more of a THC user myself, so.
You're in the right place.
Santa Cruz Spanish.
Psychology. I was a psychology major too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Freud.
Yep.
That's all I got from it. It was fine. That's it. Did you teach Spanish as well?
Well, we're all fucked up when
No,
we're
I
like
just
2, 3, 4 years
did
old.
translations.
We're fucked up way before that.
Yeah, and most of the paperwork and all.
It happens in the
But I
wood.
mean, like, I'm already a
Happens in the
Spanish speaker.
It happens
I'm
in
from
the
Guatemala, so yeah.
We're all trying to learn Spanish.
I can help.
Trying is a good word for it. Yeah, trying. But we've been like on and off with the tutor. Hasn't really been going well.
Yeah, I feel like it's never too late.
We're trying.
Well, Lily always throws us off track when we're trying to learn. With her random ass shit that she comes up with.
Was this what you're expecting from our interview?
With the CEO, definitely not. I literally read about you last night, and then I walk in. So yeah.
Very hands-on over here.
Yeah, very hands-on. But that's what I'm saying. It's very unique, and I like it because like you're literally interviewing everyone that's coming into your company. I don't think I can say that anyone else does that. Like, it's super cool. And then you walk in, and we're catching frogs.
It's true.
You're introduced to a lot of characters very quickly.
Yeah, I like that. I like it that way.
I think Paul already asked you, where do you live?
I'm pretty up.
Okay. So yeah, what are you looking to do here? Besides just obtain a position, what part of the cannabis process are you interested in? Are you interested in greenhouse? Are you interested in office? Are you interested in processing and packaging?
So I guess I would say that I'm open to everything, but I'm interested in greenhouse particularly, and also like business side, just because I do have my psychology degree, but I also like want to maybe grow in the future. So I guess both. I guess I'm not really like close to anything. Just like I like the cannabis industry in general, and I found this place to be super unique and a company that I would definitely want to work for. You know, regardless of what's open in general, just kind of get in this company because I really like it and its values.
What's your best traits? What would you say is best about yourself? How would a company, like what would a company benefit by hiring you?
I would say I'm very much of a people person, and I can like sell things. I mean, in my old position, I was a peer mentor, and I helped students, and I also promoted the university. So I feel that I can be like a good promoter for sales. Also, I'm a big weed enthusiast, and I feel like I could be a very big promoter for that.
Just noticed the earrings.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I thought they'd be a nice touch. But yeah, I feel like I don't have like any work industry in the cannabis industry specifically, but I do have work experience, and I feel like I've been smoking for longer than I've been working, honestly. And I promoted weed, you know, like obviously I'm getting my psychology degree, and I'm planning to be an educational counselor, but like with weed, I've kept that in mind as a promoter and advocate for marijuana, you know, to a lot of people. I feel like I've desensitized people to the idea and like the harsh stigma that it has. So I feel that I can be like a good salesperson. And
Did you already graduate, or you're graduating?
Yeah, I graduated last December.
Okay. So no more school.
Yeah, no school.
Damn, that's a weird time to graduate, and then Corona hits you in the face.
Yeah.
I graduated right before the last crisis, like 2007. I graduated right before that. It was fucking weird.
It's weird, but it feels good to be like graduated right before because it just sucks for people to like miss out on like ceremonies and all that. It's just a weird time.
Very weird.
Yeah.
So you haven't worked since you graduated, right?
No. So I mean, like I kind of got like hired for the census, but that's really just something I've been doing part time to get like money, and that's like hired as of this week, and that's something that like I'll drop like immediately. It's literally just been because I want income and like I was on unemployment and like to accept it, but it's not something that I'm looking to seriously commit to. It's just like part time.
What is it again?
Census.
Census.
So the census is just like you're an enumerator and you go door to door and like make sure that people are counted the census. That's it. But like it's part time and like you choose when you work type of thing. And I literally just got hired like this week. That's why I didn't put it on the resume because like they just called me back this week and it's just been training. But it's
You're not
really
excited
just
about it.
Yeah, it's really just to like get income and
Yeah.
kind of be out of quarantine. But obviously I'm looking to expand and more opportunities, which is why I pursued Cannafornia.
Cool.
What is like the ideal person that you're looking for to work here, like the ideal qualities?
Good question. We don't care about experience. A lot of people don't have cannabis experience, but they are here. I personally care about two things. It's just that you're a good person, that you have a good attitude. If you're a good person, you have a good attitude, you bring it every day, you're gonna be fine. Because we'll teach you everything you need to learn. We'll show you everything you need to see. Mistakes are cool as long as you confront them that you made the mistake. So that's the most important thing to me. What do you guys think?
For me, it's teamwork, being detail oriented, just because at the farm there's so many different departments and there's so many little parts of the plant. If you don't cut at the right angle because you're not paying attention, or you're too rough with it, you can seriously like cause damage, and you may not think it's a big deal, but down the line for every other department after you, it's going to be a big deal, and it will affect it 2 months down the line or whatever it is. And so just taking care of everything you do and taking your time and understanding what you're doing and why, because it all does connect. And then just teamwork. It's so easy. Everyone has so many ideas, so many of them are good, and like being open to hearing them and communicating and understanding that you might not get your idea every time, but you should still say it. And like just keep trying. But yeah, attitude is really big here. It's hard work. So you got to be able to really like keep your head up. But it really pays off.
Yeah. I think that's super cool, and I definitely think those align with my values, and I feel that I have a lot of experience working with team. I mean, you guys think that I like people and like talking but yeah, I've worked with many sorts of diverse teams in admissions, and always been a team player, and I actually prefer working as a team rather than individually, even though I can work individually. Like, I'm just more of a people person. I really like that teamwork aspect, so that's why I just felt so natural when I walked in the room and everything. And I also pay close attention to detail. As an admissions person, I have like access to a lot of different student information and data, and I had to sort it and organize it, keep it confidential, and make sure that like nothing went wrong in that aspect, and I didn't misadvise a student. So I definitely have a close attention for detail and can pay attention to specific things and make sure things get done right.
Well, yeah, for me those are the pretty big things. There's just so many little things. So like hitting all of those gets to be really, really important. It's so easy to just like not do it or do it like a little bit off. Like there's just so much. But I mean, yeah, you seem like the type of person that we like to have around. Eileen will always really helps with communication and that teamwork aspect that we're talking about. So that's really good.
What's your commitment to the other job you just took?
So it's only part-time, and even this commitment, they said it ends in like 2021, like it's really temporary, and they make it hard to even, like it's really not a commitment, it's just like they hire you, but it's like a phone interview, it's pretty much yes or no questions, so it's kind of like anyone can get the job, and I really was just like on unemployment, and they hired me, so I was like, okay, I'll take it, but like I said, it's not, it's really not a commitment. Like I feel like out of any job I've had, this is probably the least one I've committed to, just because they hire so many people that like they don't even tell you about your training is this time until the night before at this time.
Okay.
I was pretty much waiting to leave this job, but I
Okay.
just didn't want to leave it with nothing else.
Sure.
And obviously this isn't something like oh, I'm not committed to this. Is something like this is like the dream job. So
Do you have to give a 2-week notice or anything, or you just?
I don't even think
Oh,
so
do
because
anything.
like
Okay.
yeah.
They've got plenty of people, right?
Yeah, they've got plenty of people, so it's like if you don't like respond to them, they're like, oh, okay, bye, like
Yeah.
off at the door, pretty much type thing.
So the best way for us, it's really hard to hire someone because what they say, what's on their resume, and how they fit with the company in actuality is like, it's always a big variable. So the best way to really know is just to throw someone in here and see how they do. So what we could do is give you a 2-week internship here. It would be unpaid. But if you like it here and we like you here, and we'll know that within 2 weeks, then we'll offer you a paid position. And by then we'll figure out what position works for you.
That sounds super cool. Yeah, that
Awesome.
sounds like the best way to find out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we've seen. You know, it's hard. It's hard to hire new people.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's, I feel like the best way is to be like thrown in there and exposed to the environment and like really see.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like you said, with the interview you can't find out, and then someone just turns out to be like not the right fit either for you guys or for them personally. Like it's not
Yeah.
what I thought it was. So
Exactly. It could go either way.
that's the best way for
Mhm.
sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
And I'm definitely willing to do unpaid for this. Like I really, okay, this is so awesome. So.
Sweet. Well, I like your attitude. Bring it every day. Today's Thursday, right?
Yes.
Probably makes sense to start next week.
Yeah, we do Monday. And then we can think of a few things that we want her to start on. I like the idea of getting you in a few different areas to see like what you would be best in.
I guess so.
That's the last commitment I'll possibly have.
No problem. When are you leaving?
On tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Just gonna do that like this weekend, and that's the last thing I'm doing for my summer of. Yeah. So Tuesday.
Tuesday it is. We start here. Well,
I think
the
7
farm
would be
crew starts
good.
at 5, but 7 in the office is good.
7 for her first day, just so we're their director, and then if we put her in like Columbus
Yeah.
next day, we'll do 5. But yeah, for Tuesday, let's do 7. Tacos on Tuesdays.
That's
We do lunch on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Okay.
And then we try and do, you know, a bunch of other team building activities when we can. Coronavirus has obviously made it a little harder, but company culture is something that's important to us, so we try and do whatever we can. So any ideas
Well, that's
there always
awesome.
help.
Everything I'm hearing I like. it. Also, I just feel like when people aren't like friends in their work environment, like I hear a lot of the times like don't make friends here, you're here to work, and I just think that's so like unproductive and
Yeah.
it just.
You know, there's a good balance, but obviously, like, yeah, we want it to be a happy place to come. We don't want it to be.
Right, and then I just feel like it's more motivating when like people are your friends and your team because you're all working together and not like I'm doing my job here, I'm not making friends. Like it just doesn't really make sense to me, the not friends approach. I just feel like it makes me want to work harder, work for other people, work for myself. So again, yeah, this is super cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, everything you're saying, we feel the same way here, I think.
Yeah.
You're saying
So far,
all
so
of the
good.
right
I
thing.
mean,
All of the right thing.
hitting all the notes for sure.
Cool. Well, we have a couple ideas probably of where to start you on Tuesday. But we can figure that out on Tuesday, right?
We will continue having conversations and have some ideas for you. Yeah, we can figure that out. If you want, I can take her to like walk through the farm, just get a like idea of like the property.
Sure, but we have another interview in 7 minutes.
This is true.
Okay, cool.
Good to meet you.
It
Yeah.
was so nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
I think we could use help there, honestly, with Spanish as well. But with accounting, we don't have anyone. Like right now, our process is too simple. Like someone needs something, they tell Jesse. Jesse asks me, I say yes. That's it. Or I usually don't even say no. It's usually yes. So,
But
but
you have to say,
I know
so no.
that's the problem. But I always think people need stuff. And usually they do, but where we don't save money for sure is like, we have to buy soil every month, right? So like negotiating with the supplier to bring us every so often, and if we buy so much, then you give it to us cheaper. That kind of stuff we don't really do, and we could.
So that's a good to do plan for every month.
Yeah.
You know, how much money do you have in each month? If you work in this plan, you have to, I know, I have this one, whatever happens, you have to say, sorry, that.
Yeah. It's important.
The only way that I have
Some money.
money.
It's good. We can learn from you. And sometimes, like, we hire a lot of people, like the department will say, I need 3 more people. We'll say, okay, but you have to let 3 people go, and then we'll forget, and now that has an extra 6 people. So, just like, it's very, because there's so much happening all the time, it's hard to keep up with everything. But I think that you can help us there.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Sure. How much time do you want to devote to internship?
I can schedule.
So it looks like
Thursday
you
to Friday, was
had,
it?
yeah, availability, like most of the day on Thursday and all day Friday, right? So if you want to come in, do you want to be here 1 or 2 or 3 days a week? What does that look like?
3 days I can do it.
3 days?
Even I have when I come, I can do the tour for you in only for half an hour or so, something like that. I can do one plan for you in July. You can take it, you know. You don't you don't lose your time to practice your English. Yeah, sorry, the Spanish.
Spanish, yeah.
Spanish.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be great if you could help us with Spanish. Do you want an internship that transitions to being paid? What do you care about?
Because the internship is only without pay. So I think, for me, it's more important that it's paid. If you can pay, that's fine. No worries.
Well, it sounds like you're going to save us money, so
Yes.
you're going to free up some money to pay you. There we go.
You start with me.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I know you're a grown woman with experience, so maybe if you could start as an intern, but we could transition to being paid.
That's fine, no problem. I can help with the company.
Yeah, sounds like it. Great. I think you'll get along with everyone here. It's bilingual people. Everyone besides us 3 is bilingual, pretty much.
But you have knowledge in the Spanish.
Coquito.
Okay,
Very coquito. Any questions about us or how we work or anything?
No, I did that question in the first time. So only I can see you.
I came to see you. Great. Well, do you want to start? When do you want to start?
I can start today.
Really?
I'm not ready. Yes, I can take 3 hours.
Amazing. What?
Do we have stuff ready?
Sure. We could start with Nora and just like
Yeah, she's
organizing.
making real stuff. Organizing her desk, the receipts, getting everything into files.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
Today is what? I
Thursday.
forget. This is my schedule, no?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
I can do it this day.
Okay, so we'll do, you want to come on Mondays too?
Yes.
So it looks like you have Thursday, Friday open all day, and then Monday you start at 2 p.m. So if you wanted to come on, where do you live? You live in Salinas?
Okay, so the commute, how long is your commute here?
Almost 15 minutes.
Oh, okay, great. That's awesome.
So if you wanted to come on Monday morning, like we should have a schedule for you. So let's say that the farm starts around 7 is when the greenhouses open up.
The office people come in. The office people come in at 7.
Okay.
7 to 9. Nora doesn't get here till 8 or 9 every day. CC's magic. We're here at 7.
What time
CC's.
would you like to work?
I should probably be with Nora. So I would say like 9 is a very safe bet. Nora should be here by 9.
You want to do a couple hours today? We can introduce you to Nora, and you can kind of get comfortable with her,
Okay,
and then we can figure out a schedule after that.
okay.
But Nora usually comes in by 9,
I
and
can come by night.
yeah. And,
Or after, or before, or
I
I
think,
can ask Nora, no? So,
yeah, yeah.